Hi, YouTube. This is Alicia. As you all know, this is my fucking YouTube channel, so I've assumed that it's either Alicia or one of the fucking jerk babies. So I'm on here because I really don't do good lives, and the last live I did, if it's a lot of background, there's children, there's a dishwasher running, it's a lot of shit going on. But yeah, the last live I did was trash. A lot of my lives are trash, except for the ones with my children. Those are the best lives. But I am doing this one because I don't do lives like that. So I figured I'd show y'all what I'm making my children tonight. My oldest asked for biscuits and jelly, and so that's what we're making. That's what we about to make tonight. We about to make some biscuits so she can have biscuits and jelly for motherfucking dinner. Somebody else has probably said, biscuits and jelly is not dinner, bitch. Well, guess what? It's dinner tonight. So, like I said, well, I don't know if people who watch this follow me on Facebook, but I learned to cook from my grandmother and mother. You know, same story all the fucking time. They had techniques and shit that they used that I can't implement that in life, for the simple fact is, you know, some of them had time on their hands. You know what I mean? I don't have time on my hands, nor do I feel like measuring and all that shit, so we're not. That's not what we do here. Okay? So I'm going to get this shit together and I'm going to make this video as quick as fucking possible so that you guys can see how I make my biscuits for my children. If I'm looking down, it's because I'm looking at this viewfinder and I look terrible. I look terrible, bitch. Oh, and the eyelashes that I am currently wearing, if you guys are interested, these are from Shop Miss A. These are the either Isabel or Isabella eyelashes. They are very natural looking, but they have length, which I'm like, oh shit, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. All right. So I keep saying this. I need a fucking bowl. All right. I'm gonna have to. What you want? What do you want? You done? What do you eat? Damn. All right, mommy got to clean a bowl out, okay? You got to put these in. You see this one?
Hi.
Say hi.
Sir.
Hi.
Sir.
Okay, now which one? Okay, all right. No. All right, where the hell did all my bowls go? That is freaking crazy.
I
Didn't say you did, Aubrey. I never said you did.
What are you looking for, Mom?
My bowls.
Huh?
Seems like all of mommy's bowls are gone.
Your bowls are gone?
Yeah.
How are your bowls are gone? Look, I can show them in Play-Doh. They want to
Okay,
see.
everybody out. See you later. Out. Go. Bye. All right. So, I'm already 5 minutes into this shit. Shut up. All right, so you're going to need butter, milk, pancake mix. Yes. Pancake mix. Salt. Sugar. Alright. So what I do is I pour, I guess depending on how much, I would say about a half a cup of milk in the bowl. And it has to be a microwave safe bowl, by the way. This is I don't normally measure this shit precisely. All right, let me see. Don't mind my dirty kitchen, okay? So y'all gonna see dishes in my sink. You're going to take about 2 tablespoons. What is this? Yeah, 2 tablespoons of butter. Put that in there. Message. Then you're gonna pop this in the microwave. What? I don't know where your Play-Doh is. So you're pretty much gonna microwave that until the butter is melted. But yeah, so my grandmother, my grandmother for the most part made biscuits. She would put like shortening in hers, and mix the shortening in the biscuits and put salt and baking powder or baking soda, whichever one the fuck that was, and her biscuits would be so bomb. Like they would be light and fluffy and shit. Like my grandmother could cook her ass off. She came from Virginia. She was from Lynchburg, Virginia. So a lot of those women from down south can fucking cook. So we're just gonna keep going. My mother was more of a wing it type person, but when she winged it, it came out like beautifully. I can wing it when it comes to baking. It's some stuff that I can wing that deals with more of like the cooking aspect, but I'm not. I cook good enough for my family. I cook good enough to make Oh, they're like, yeah, I'll eat my food. Stop giving me cups, man. Because you're going to get water. That's what you're getting. Move. Here you go. All right. So it's starting to melt. All right. See you later, man. I'm getting starting to get a fucking headache. Yeah. So as far as cooking goes, I kind of got it from both of them. But they're between my sisters and I don't think I'm one of them. I don't know. My husband says my food is bomb, and get out.
Hey, I was gonna show them my
Get out. I don't know. My husband says I'm good, but I don't fucking know. I don't too long anymore. So you gotta watch this, because sometimes milk will get so hot that it pops all over the fucking microwave, and I got time. Now, this is, I'm using pancake mix. I always use pancake mix. And sometimes I use like the Bisquick stuff because it has everything in it. But I know this pancake mix gives me a better, it's better to me personally. Alright, this is good enough. Okay, let's move. My fingers. My fingers. I don't know if y'all can see that. Can y'all see that? All right. So I'm just going to stir this until the butter is completely melted in the milk. I use salted butter and I add a little salt, because I know that if I do that, it'll come out perfect. Okay, so we got that. And I can't tell you how much pancake mix to use, but I can tell you the look of the dough once we get it in here. Pretty much how you want it to look.
What are you doing?
Stop screaming. Wow. A little more because you kind of want your dough to be wet, but not like wet where it's going to fall through your fucking hands, because that would kind of suck now, wouldn't it? Okay. So this is pretty much how wet you want it, because we are making a drop biscuit. You know what, maybe this is a little too wet. Yeah, that's fine. So now at this point, what we're going to do is we're going to let this sit for 5 minutes so that it'll take and get all fluffy and stuff. Because when you let pancake mix sit, look, here's a tip. Pancake mix, use either piping hot water or hot ass milk. Mix it in there. When you see that it starts to fluff, let it sit and fluff some more, because you will have a fluffy pancake or a fluffy biscuit. That's my tip to you. I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I don't want this video to last for a long period of time. But at this point, like I said, let it sit for 5 minutes. Then you could drop it on your cookie sheet. Either spray your cookie sheet, a non-stick cookie sheet, or use some parchment paper. Pop it in, put it in a 350-degree oven for about 15 to 20 minutes, or until they're golden brown on top. And then I pull them out, cut them open, serve warm, put butter on them. Probably post a picture somewhere. I don't fucking know. But since this is live, I don't want it too long. This is just my recipe for my drop biscuits for my children. I hope you guys thoroughly enjoyed this. I'm going to end this live stream. And it's been real, guys. Catch you on the flip.